Yeah. Um, it's a very special moment. I think personally, I've been dealing with a year and a half very, very difficult things off the field. Very, very emotional because there's only three people that I can really, really thank at the moment. Um, that's Mark, that has given me the shot to be here. Obviously, that comes with the rest is the second people and the persons are the ownership, Jay, Birmingham Legion, the club in general, for taking that opportunity. It's very difficult for players to go through things off the field and be given another shot, and there you see, wow, what a goal, and those amazing things that I love to do and enjoy, you know what I mean? And thanks to Mark and Birmingham Legion and the ownership and Jay especially, I'm able to do that tonight, and lastly, my wife, my kids, man, it was a very, very tough year and a half, but very emotional because of that. I've never dealt with something so harsh in my career. Um, but that's something that I work for every day. Um, that I'll continue to work for. And this is not me, guys. Like this goal wasn't me. This was the club. This was everyday stuff that you see that we do well. We do trainings. We do a lot of things. And soccer just works that way. Sometimes we don't get the results we want. I wish we can give every perfect game and get 3 points every time at home and give the fans what they deserve. But we've been working so hard, and it's been such a tough past 3 months that I've been here, where I see the group go through roller coasters because the group deserves way more than I thought. I think I told you guys since the beginning. This group is gifted, very gifted, and we need to get through it.
Yes. Awesome. So on a personal level, so like you made your debut for this club over a month ago, and then since then have not made a matches squad as you like build up your fitness because you've been out for so long. Just what did it mean to you when Mark came over to you and like told you you're going in, we need you to score well?
Well, it wasn't that I pulled my hamstring. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I pulled my hamstring, and it's just things that you just can't control. As much as you want to do things and be there for the club and kind of give that back up those people that brought you here. You know what I mean? But tonight I felt different. It has been a solid 4 weeks of me working hard every day, losing weight, getting match fit. I mean, I was still not fit like I want to be. Um, Countless times with my wife, just eating healthy, and having the kids, buy other things, and it's just me aching, wanting to eat whatever, and so this is nothing for me. This is all the people that surround me that make me a better person each day. You know what I mean? My wife, that's always there for me, making sure I get the proper foods. But again, the guys that make me come here and enjoy every day, I think that soccer, we take it for granted. I thought it was over. I thought a year and a half without soccer, I was like, dang, like, what's life after soccer? You know what I mean? And so sometimes we take that stuff for granted, and we don't realize that this is just, it's life, and so yeah.
Well, you know, when you come on, it's not a great situation. It's 1-1, and if results holds, the team's out of the cup. You know, when you're trying to get a result, how do you try to play as a team, but also try to show your individual brilliance as you did at the very end?
Yeah, I think that in order to do that is we all have to be connected. I think that if we can hold each other accountable for every action in the game, I think that the individual brilliance will come out, and it will only give you the confidence when the group is doing well. You know what I mean? When things are going bad, like they have been, and I think that we see it bad as in results, but reality is I just see these guys every single day, and I see how hard they work, and it's like, do we really deserve like all these bad points and stuff like that? But reality is that the group is what makes individual players because we work for one another, right? And things like that were could have been someone else. You know what I mean? I want to be as transparent as I can. This wasn't me. This was the whole group, and thanks to them, they have pushed me each day. Whether if I was fit when I got here and I wasn't, but we've struck through it, so it's been really, really good, very positive.
Well, I know you talk a lot about the personal. I'm gonna ask one more personal question. If you
Yeah.
don't mind. If people follow you on socials, they've seen that you've been like moving the kids and moving everybody while trying to get fit. What's it like having to move a family?
Yeah. Um, my family's everything. I think my two daughters were born in Mexico City when I played for Pumas in Toluca, and then going to Juarez. Obviously, we didn't have a kid there, but it's always a transition. You know what I mean? I sadly I couldn't bring my pups with me, but I talked to Mark about this, but I hope I could stay here long term. I'm only here for 3 months, so I don't know what's gonna happen after this, right? So if I can stay here long term and my family, my wife since the first day, she told me and she's like, hey, I've never seen you so happy. Like I've never seen you so happy go to work and then come back and you're just like chilling, like you want to get the days going and it's just that the tranquility that I get every day from these guys, the good guys they are, Mark, the training sessions, the Jay that's always connected with everyone. I think that's what gives me where I want to be. You know what I mean? And I don't know. We'll see. We'll leave it up to them and see if they want to keep me or not.
And then you said in your personal youth club, you really again stated you believe this squad is very gifted.
Yeah.
The Jagermeister Cup is down to just 8 teams. Do you feel like there's a belief that this?
Of course, man. I think that at the end of the day, it's 11v11 out there. We have special players. A lot of teams have special players. But to be fair, in my career, I've played so many games and so many finals. It comes down to who wants it more and who's willing to defend for one another. And we have that grit. We have that team. We have those players. We have the coaching staff. And we have the ownership that's willing to do whatever they want. Well, whatever we want to do, they'll back us up. But in order for us to be backed up, we have to win, right? So that's just how it is. That's how it works.